Alright, magandang gabi po, Alpha Nation. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are located as you are joining this Alpha TV session tonight, March 8, 2024. It's me, Felix from Aslex Page Academy, and I'll be your moderator for this session. We thank you for joining us in another learning episode of Alpha TV. And of course, Alpha TV is supported by our partners from iExcel Online CAE Review Center, from TUOS, the first Filipino cloud-based analytics platform. You can still sign up for a 90-day free trial at alphatuos.com. And of course, Startup Podcast PH, our official podcast partner. Without further ado, let me introduce our speaker for this Alpha TV episode. Our speaker for tonight's episode has a degree of Conservatory of Music from University of the Philippines and also a degree on Bachelor of Business Administration and Digital Marketing and Analytics. Formerly, he is a credit sales agent, has become a computer teacher, a customer development manager at Unilever Food Solutions, a sales manager at San Miguel Foods, vice president for business development at Genesis TransUnited, head of sales at Purple Bug Incorporated, a freelance social media manager and graphic designer, and has become the country manager for 5 Miles Lab. Currently, he is also the chief executive officer and co-founder of Upgrade PH, United Professional Graphic Designers of the Philippines, the co-founder and captain of Philippine Graphic Artists, the chief marketing officer of Art Force Incorporated, and founder and CEO of UnCapping Potential. He has become an awardee for Best Customer Development Manager during his time at Unilever Food Solutions, a leadership awardee at Genesis TransUnited Incorporated, and one of the top 100 Filipino on LinkedIn for 2023, topping at the 58th spot or place. So yan, no? So without further ado, please help me welcome our mentor for tonight's episode entitled Uncapping Sales Success, Empowering Introverts to Thrive Through Strengths, none other than Sir Cap Hernandez. Sir Cap, magandang gabi po.
Hi, good evening everyone. Good evening, Sir Lex.
Ayan. Sir Cap, I'm giving you the virtual floor and I'll be here. I'll be back for the Q&A po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So guys, before we even start, I'd like to ask, sino ba dito ang mga introverts? Can you type me sa chat? Yun, may mga familiar names dito. Ayun, si Sir Felix din. Sir Lex. Okay, so yung iba extroverts? Extroverts ba yung iba dito? Okay, I think merong 4 sa na nag-chat. So, okay. Guys, please make sure na naka-mute muna tayo lahat. Okay. So again, this is basically this is a Selling for Introverts free webinar. And I'd like to ask you to wait until the end of this because we have an announcement and a surprise. I have a surprise for all of you. So ano ba yung usual challenges of an introvert who is in selling or who wants to sell? So you push yourself to be like an extroverted salesperson. You have a service, but it's challenging for you to offer it. You don't know how to generate leads. You're confused on what to do during the discovery call, and it's difficult for you to ask for the sale. So ang objectives natin for tonight is to know your introverted strengths, or ang tinatawag kong introverted sales superpowers. To stop being pressured to become an extroverted salesperson, to learn how to generate leads, learn what to do during the discovery call, to learn how to ask for the sale easily, and lastly, tips on how to get leads. Pero before anything else, baka tinatanong nyo, sino ba si Cap? Sino ba to? Ano bang alam niya sa sales? So just to give you a rundown of what I did or ano yung experience ko when it comes to selling, I worked again at Citibank. Actually, I worked for Citibank. It's an agency selling credit cards sa Citibank. So sa company na to, I was able to call 100 people every day for more than a year. So dito ako nahasa talagang magbenta at magtawag. And sa 100 names na yon, nasa papel lang 'yan. At ang ginagawa ko lang, ang gamit ko lang is ballpen, ruler, at saka yung phone na hindi pa auto dial. So pinipindot-pindot pa 'yan. So out of 100 names, I talked to about 20 to 30 people. And out of those people, ang interested would be 7, 5, 4, and then ang ma-approve lang kasi credit card. Ang ma-approve lang 5, 3, o minsan wala pa. And then after that, I became a computer teacher at Holy Infant Montessori Center. And then I worked as a customer development manager at Unilever Food Solutions. I handled Baguio, Pangasinan, Ilocos, and I was in charge of the primary sales and secondary sales. Ano ba yung primary sales? Yung primary sales, ito yung benta ng distributor. And then yung secondary sales, ito yung benta ng distributor sa mga hotel, restaurants, and caterers. So I help them also with that. And I make sure that they have enough inventory and they also order from us. Then of course I was with San Miguel Foods then. Usually when I'm asked kung ano yung greatest achievement ko, isa na to kasi sa San Miguel Foods, I was able to close yung one of the biggest Pizza Hut pizza chain na mention ko na yung one of the biggest pizza chains sa Philippines, yung flour business nila. Before I went or before I came in sa San Miguel, for 10 years they were trying to close the flour business or flour business. And then after that, nung nag-join ako, within 7 months, na-close ko yung business. And then again, I worked as a vice president for business development sa GTI. And then head of sales sa Purple Bug. And then come pandemic, I was able to get an opportunity to become a freelancer and a graphic designer and social media manager for 3 realtors sa US. And then I was working from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. sa Purple Bug, and then 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. sa yung mga clients ko sa US. And then eventually, kasi mas malaki na yung kinikita ng freelancing business ko, I decided na to resign sa Purple Bug and focus on sa freelancing business ko. And I did that for almost 3 years. And then after that, kasi ayoko na talaga magiging panggabi, I became a country manager for a multi-awarded digital ad agency in Hong Kong. Currently, I'm the co-founder and CEO of UnCapping Potential and ArtForce. ArtForce is a platform. So if you are a freelancer right now, especially in creatives, you can go to artforce.com and then look for projects there. So I'm currently the CMO here. And I'm also the co-founder of one of the biggest graphic design communities here in the Philippines called Philippine Graphic Artists. And if you want to follow me, ito yung link tree ko and you can scan the QR code. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? I'd like to start with this motivational quote or with this quote. Kasi I can relate sa sa quote na to. back when I was at Unilever Food Solutions, nung first week ko, sinabihan ako ng boss ko na, Kap, ang tahimik mo, no? So after that, para akong nanghina talaga na, ano magagawa kung talaga tahimik ako? Pero tinatry ko naman. So ang sabi na sa akin, paano ka makakabenta niyan kung sobrang tahimik mo? So ako na lang talagang, sabi ko, of course I will try. Kasi ano naman talaga, I try talking to our colleagues and my teammates, pero hindi talaga enough for them. So, tahimik pa rin yung tingin nila sa akin. Pero after a month, yung boss ko tumawag ulit. Sabi niya sa akin, Kap, ano nangyari? Sabi ko, bakit? Yung area mo achieve the highest sales in the history ng area mo. So, yun yung pinakamataas na benta. And paano ko siya nagawa? At tinanong niya ako paano ko nagawa. Sabi ko, I used my introverted sales superpowers. De, joke lang. Ang sabi ko lang is, talagang ginawa ko ng paraan. Talagang I studied the business. Pero totoo niyan, ginamit ko talaga yung introverted sales superpowers ko. Yeah. So understanding introversion. This is an excerpt sa Selling for Introverts quick guide booklet ko. So introversion is when someone prefers spending time alone or in small groups. Introverts feel more energized when they have time to think and be by themselves. It's different from being shy or quiet. It just means that they like being alone and need time to recharge. And overcoming limiting beliefs. Sometimes kasi introverts might think they're not good at sales or that being quiet is a bad thing. But that's not true. Introverts have special strengths like listening well and understanding what customers need. It's important for introverts to believe in themselves and know that they can be great at sales too. So ano-ano ba yung mga superpowers ng introverts? You can take a screenshot dito, guys, para lang makita nyo kung ano yung mga potential na superpowers nyo. So ngayon pa lang, gusto ko lang tanungin, ano sa tingin nyo dito yung superpowers nyo? Can you type kung relationship building ba, solution-oriented thinking, communication and presentation? Can you type sa chat kung alin kaya dito? Anyone? Kung wala pang ano. Solution-oriented thinking si Andrea. Okay, thanks Andrea for answering. And si Adrian, solution-oriented thinking. Who else? Okay, sige. Let's move forward. So our objective for tonight is, of course, to find your introvert superpowers. Gusto niyo ba to? Please type me kung gusto niyo to. Yan. So ang gagawin ko, kasi nung first kung nag-free webinar ako, ang ginawa ko nung una, nag-breakout rooms ako. Pero ang nangyari, kumonti ng kumonti yung from I think nasa 60 noon, naging 30 plus na lang nung nag-breakout rooms. Kasi nga mga introvert ay mag-usap. Tapos, ang sabi pa ng iba, hindi daw sila nag-usap-usap. So ngayon, hindi ko gagawin yan. Hindi tayo magbe-breakout rooms. Ang gagawin natin, I'll be giving you sales scenarios and I'll ask you kung kayo ba to or hindi. So when starting a new job, Mark proactively scheduled 30-minute one-on-one meetings with each of his new teammates. He prepared questions in advance and focused on actively listening and learning about each person's role. Ang superpower niya, his genuine interest in building relationships. So, can you type me kung kayo to? Kung tingin yung may superpower kayo na ganito. Meron ba? Or wala? Parang wala. Ayan, si Kevin, Felix, si Sir Lex. Feeling introvert daw siya. Okay. So ito, second scenario. As a financial advisor, Julia built trust with clients by taking time to deeply understand their specific needs and concerns. Superpower niya, her ability to listen with empathy and provide tailored solutions. So again, type me kung kayo to. Yan, si Andrea, si Will, si Adrian. Yun, dami. Si Chona, si Rhea. Okay, ang dami. In college group projects, Sanjay was often the one who anticipated potential issues and developed plans to keep the team on track. Superpower niya, his colleagues appreciated his strategic thinking and preparation. So, sino dito ang may strategic thinking and preparation? Type ako, para may iba naman. Ayan, si Kevin, si Andrea, Shona, Lawrence, Adrian, Will. Yun. Okay. Next, when negotiating a big deal, Nina stayed cool under pressure. She took time to analyze the offer, developed win-win counter proposals, and presented them effectively. Superpower, her composure and solution focus. So, sino dito ang may composure and solution focus? Type me. Kevin, Andrea, Adrian, Chona, Lawrence. Yan. As a customer service rep, Alejandra expressed genuine interest in each caller's unique issue. She built trust by listening empathetically, researching solutions, and following up. Superpower, her dedication to resolving concerns. So, sino dito ang may dedication to resolve concerns? Type me again. Yon, si Dewi, si Will, Rhea, Jan. Okay, and si Noel. Though anxious about public speaking, Mark prepared meticulously. He focused his presentation on educating the audience rather than crowd reactions. Superpower, his expertise and preparation. So, sino dito ang may expertise and preparation? Type 1. Para may iba naman. Yan, si Kevin. Rhea, Noel, Lawrence, Adrian, and Will. Ayun. Then, as a sales rep, Chris invested significant time researching prospect needs. He tailored proposals by showing how his offering solved their challenges. So, ang superpower, consultative approach. So, type B kung kayo ay may consultative approach na superpower. Meron ba? Ayun. Kevin, Jan, Chona. Okay, great. During team debates, Riley listened to differing views patiently. When tensions rose, she acknowledged all perspectives and found compromises. Superpower niya, her adaptability and empathy. So, sino dito ang may adaptability and empathy? Yan. Dami. Shona, Sheena, Adrian, Rhea, Andrea. So guys, ako kasi may yung isa sa superpowers ko, empathy. And gusto kong malaman sa inyo kung na-experience niyo rin to. Yung parang whenever you're inside the room, tapos may mga kasama kayo, minsan nafi-feel ko kasi yung nafi-feel ng nasa room. Ganon din ba kayo? Um, kung nakaka-relate kayo, type relate. Yun, si Kevin, si Sheena. Grabe, no? So, minsan kala nyo, ba't ako nasa-stress? Yung pala may nasa-stress sa ano, sa room. O bakit may tense na tense? Yung pala, yung kasama mo. So, minsan parang inisip ko, ano ba to? Strength ba to or curse? Pero I think it's really a superpower that we can really use to help people and even use it in sales. So, understanding your superpowers more. Do you relate most to stories showing strengths in one-on-one conversations or strategic planning? Type 1 kung yung nauna, which is yung one-on-one conversations, or type 2 kung strategic planning. 1 or 2? Si Andrea 2, si Rhea 2, si Adrian 2, Arvin 2, Chona 2, Lawrence 2, puro 2 ah. Walang 1? Okay. Si Kevin 1. Would you describe yourself as an empathetic listener or analytical problem solver? 1 or 2? Okay, si Arvin 2, si Sheena 1, Lawrence 2, both, si Kevin. Jan 2, Chona 1, Adrian 2. Great. Is your top superpower more likely patience or effective preparation? Ako, more on effective preparation eh. Minsan kulang ako sa patience. Kayo ba? 1 or 2? 2, ang daming 2. Yun, 1 si Arvin. Si Chona 2. Will 2, Jan 2. Okay. Do you feel persuasive storytelling or composure under pressure is a hidden superpower you possess? So composure under pressure ba or storytelling? So persuasive storytelling yung 1, composure under pressure yung 2. So 1 or 2 guys. Si Will 1. Si Andrea ba 2? Ito ba yung sinagot mo nun? Si Lawrence 1, si Chona 1, Adrian 1. Okay. Number 5, for sales, do you believe your introvert skills would excel more in relationship building or tailoring solutions? 1 or 2? Yun. Halo-halo yung sagot. Okay. Is active listening or solution focus a superpower you want to develop further? So, ano ba yung gusto nyong i-develop further? Active listening or solution focus? Yan, si Kevin 1 and 2, Angelo 2, Will 1 and 2, Lawrence 2, both kay Andrea, Rhea 1, both din kay Adrian. Number 7, are you energized more by networking events or focused individual conversations? Dito magkakaalaman. 1 or 2? Adrian 2, Sheena 2, Lawrence 2, Will 2, Andrea 2, Jan 2, 2 lahat ah. Kevin 2, focus individual conversations. So talagang ano, maraming introverts. Is your strength more in written or verbal communications? 1 or 2? Noel 1, Will 1, Andrea 1, Sheena 1, 1 and 2 kay Lawrence. And Jan 1. Arvin 1, Kevin 1 and 2, Angelo 2. Number 9, do you have a talent for resolving conflicts calmly or brainstorming ideas thoroughly? So resolving conflicts or brainstorming ideas? 1 or 2? Andrea 2, Rhea 2, Kevin, Ryan 1 and 2, Adrian 1, Lawrence 2. Right. 10, do you feel public speaking anxiety or many social interactions drains you more? So ano yung nagde-drain sa inyo more? Public speaking or social interactions? Both? Kay Andrea, Lawrence 1, Rhea 2 by Noel both, Sheena both, Lawrence one, Arvin both, Chona both. Right. So with these superpowers, where are you good at? One-on-one conversations. So you're excellent at consultative sales meetings focused on understanding the client's specific needs and challenges. You're able to establish rapport and trust through active listening. For strategic planning, skilled at developing customized long-term account management strategies. You can anticipate future client needs and proactively address them. So you're good at solution or on providing solutions. Empathetic listener. You leverage emotional intelligence to provide customer service that makes clients feel truly heard and valued. You identify and resolve concerns. And if you're an analytical problem solver, you're proficient at analyzing data to uncover the root causes of client issues. You excel at presenting solutions tailored to address core problems. And patience brings a calm, collected, presence when interacting with frustrated clients. You take the time needed to resolve issues thoroughly. And when superpower mo is preparation, researches clients meticulously pre-meeting to develop proposals addressing their pain points. Prepares answers to likely questions. So, sino dito yung nagpe-prepare muna before meeting a client? Type me nga, guys. Ayan, si Kevin, si Noel, Sheena, Adrian, Lawrence, Chona. Right. Persuasive storytelling captivates clients by illustrating how product benefits resolve their challenges. Paints a compelling vision of future success. So yan ang may mga persuasive storytelling superpowers. Composure under pressure. Stays cool, positive, and collected when dealing with pricing objections and any other objections. Focuses on finding mutually beneficial solutions. And if you want to know more about your strengths or your superpowers, you can go to these other resources. So yeah, and you can take a screenshot or type it or copy it. So ito naman, how to get clients. So ito mga tips lang guys on how to get clients. So of course, building connections one person at a time. So for example, may networking event. I'm sure a lot of us medyo hindi comfortable sa networking. So, ang ginagawa ko usually, may kasama kasi ako. So, may kasama akong friend or colleague. Siya muna yung kausap ko, and then eventually tatry kong kumausap ng iba. Pwedeng kasama ko yung friend ko o yung colleague ko or kahit ako na lang. Parang nagwa-warm up ako bago ko siya kausapin, yung potential client or yung mga gusto ko lang talaga, yung mga gusto kong makausap. Social media. So ito na nagpadali ng mga buhay ng introverts. Mas madali nang makipagkaibigan or makakuha ng potential clients. Kasi with social media, you can connect with other people na kahit malayo pa sa area mo, pwede ka talagang makapag-connect. Of course, building a powerful personal brand. Ito sobrang importante. Kasi when you build a powerful personal brand, yung potential clients mismo ang lalapit sa inyo. Paid ads, of course. So ito tanong ko guys, once a potential client inquires or sets an appointment, what do you do? Naalala ko dati sa isang community of digital marketers or social media marketers, may nagtanong nito. Gusto ko sana sagutin kaya lang nagmamadali ako noon kasi may corporate training ako na about to start. So I was in a hurry that time. Pero gusto ko talagang sagutin yung yung taong nagtanong nito. So kayo ba guys, ano yung gagawin nyo once a potential client inquires or sets an appointment? Can you answer sa chat kung ano yung possible na pwede nyong gawin? Meron ba? Yan, parang wala. Sige, kung wala, I'll answer. Ask the client his or her availability. Okay, so kung alam mo na, kung natanong mo na yung availability niya, ano na yung next? Provide him interesting information. Okay, sabi ni Kevin. Thank you guys for answering. Thank you, Andrea, for answering. Who else? So, sino ba dito yung kinakabahan na pag nag-set na ng appointment si client? Ano nga type ako? Yan, si Adrian, si Sheena, si Will, si Lawrence. Magpanic daw, sabi ni Noel Paulo. Okay, so ito. Ito yung gagawin natin kapag nag-set na ng appointment or nag-inquire. Mag-discovery call. So sa discovery call kasi, ang technique dito o ang secret dito, hindi ikaw yung i-interviewin ni client. You should be the one interviewing him or her. So sa simula pa lang, you can say something like, for example, hi sir, today what I'll be doing is to ask you several questions so that I'll know what your requirement is. So parang ganun lang guys, parang unahan mo na. Ako yung magtatanong. Pero of course magtatanong din yan. Pero pag nasabihan mo siya na ikaw yung magtatanong, of course hindi na nakafocus sa'yo, nakafocus na sa business niya and sa kanya. So understanding the consultative selling model. So again, this is part of my quick guide sa na selling for introverts. So the consultative selling model is a way of selling that focuses on understanding the customer's needs and providing solutions that can help them. It involves building a relationship with the customer and asking questions to gather information about their needs and challenges. So ito na, yung the initial meeting or discovery call. During the initial meeting or discovery call, it's important for the introverted salesperson to take the lead and guide the conversation. This involves preparing a set of questions to ask the potential customer. By doing most of the asking, you can gather information about their requirements and determine if you are a good fit for their needs. And at the same time, hindi ikaw yung hindi ka kakabahan na parang naging interview sa'yo or job interview. 'Di ba? Do you agree? So ito lang, just an example. Ayan, nag-agree daw si Chona, si Kevin. Ito, example lang of discovery call questions for accountants and bookkeepers. So just I think last month kasi free webinar ako for accountants. So ito yung ni-ready ko na mga questions. So pero meron din ako mga naka-ready for creatives, for graphic designers, for social media managers. Pero ito lang yung example. So ang importante kasi you have to know their current situation. Ano ba yung goals and needs nila? Ano ba yung gamit na nilang software kung gumagamit sila ng software or technology? Yung team nila, kamusta ba? Kompleto ba yung team nila? Kulang ba? Or siya lang ba ang gumagawa ng lahat? And compliance and taxes, pricing and expectations, and other concerns. So be ready na with your questions. Pero make sure guys na pag tinanong nyo, wag naman yung parang, can you tell me a bit about your concern, accounting process, or current counting process. So parang obvious na talagang binabasa niyo lang. So wag naman ganun. Parang guide lang talaga ng questions. Tapos parang when you deliver it naturally. Any questions sa discovery call? Or sorry, mamaya na lang pala. Let's proceed. Kasi may Q&A part tayo, guys. Pala. Closing the sale. Sino dito ang hirap na hirap mag-close ng sale or hindi alam kung paano mag-close ng sale? Or kahit yung ano lang, yung sasabihin lang. Ano ba yung sasabihin ko para ma-close ko to? Type me nga kung ano, kung nahihirapan kayo dito. Yan, si Will, si Adrian, Andrea, Chon. Yun. So ito yung technique ko lang sa closing the sale. Ano to, I spoken about this during one of our podcasts. Pero well, ang usually ginagawa ko during the discovery call, for example, graphic design or logo design na lang para very specific tayo. Ang tinatanong ko kasi during the discovery call, for example, "Hi John, when do you need this?" So for example, John will tell me, "I need this after 3 weeks." So yun yung gagamitin ko para ma-close yung sale. So ito yung tatanong ko or sasabihin ko. "I remember you telling me during our first meeting that you need an accountant or you need a logo by the last week of March. So for us to start, you only need to pay 50% down payment or 60% down payment. Or kung ano mang ano. Basta meron silang action na kailangan i-take. Does this help? Sino na bang gumagawa nito dito? Meron na ba? So again, dapat may kailangan silang i-take na action. Yan, si Chona ginagawa na daw. Jan, ginagawa mo na rin ba or iba tong sinagot mo? So yan, again, I remember you telling me. So make sure na tanungin nyo to sa discovery call para magamit nyo to sa sa closing. So sabi pala ni Kevin dito, assumptive closing. Me dati sa call center. Ayan, pag sa call center kasi talagang tuturuan ka kung paano mag-close. So ito lang yung usually ginagamit ko talaga. Wala na akong iba na parang mga iba pang techniques na ginagamit. Although alam ko naman yung ibang techniques. Pero ito lang talaga yung yung siguro 7 out of 10 na closing ko, ito yung nag-work talaga. Yan. So Q&A. Any questions? You can speak or type sa chat, guys, ah. So
Ayan. Thank you po, Sir Cap, for that very insightful content about how to basically assess whether ano yung superpowers nga natin, no? As introverts, and at the same time, kung ano yung mga techniques that we could do as part of the selling process, no, as introverts. Ayan po. So we are now open or opening the floor for specific questions that you might have related to our topic for tonight's Alpha TV episode about capitalizing on our introvert superpowers, no, for successful sales. Ayan. Kung may question po kayo, if you do have a question, kindly type it in the chat box. If you don't want it to be read by the public, you can actually send it to me directly so that I could ask the question to Sir Cap here. Ayan po. So we also have people joining coming from our YouTube channel. We have about 3 people. Ayan. So good evening din po sa inyo dyan sa ating YouTube channel. Okay. Do we have questions for Sir Cap? And so let's capitalize. Ayan, sige. We have one question, Sir Cap, coming from Adrian Bakir. The question is, how to practice closing deals po? Ayan.
There are two ways. So, actually, first one is, of course, you practice sa, ano, sa mga friends nyo. You, or sa client nyo na mismo. Pero again, yun nga eh, parang depende yan sa closing style mo. Ako, yun lang talaga yung ginagawa kong closing eh. Minsan nga, parang kahit sa email ko lang sinusulat eh. Or parang pinapadala ko lang na, Sir, for us to start, I just need to, you just need to pay 50%. And then we'll be starting on the project already. So parang ganun lang. So either ano verbal or email ginagawa ko siya and nagwo-work pareho. So for you to practice, ano lang, talagang practice with your friend, with your boyfriend, uh, and ano lang, it will come naturally. So ano lang talaga, parang may line ka lang talaga na dapat tandaan mo na parang kahit paano mo pa siya sabihin, ano, masasanay ka rin talaga to close the deal. Um, Sana ano, I was able to answer that question. Thank you, Adrian,
Ayan.
for the question, by the way.
Ayan. So, it's basically practicing and having siguro yung um, style, no, depending on your superpowers. Yan. So,
Yes.
because maganda yung sinabi ni Sir Cap kanina, no? I mean, the whole content is all about understanding yourself and your strengths, no? I'm actually an advocate also of personal strengths. Last, I think it was Wednesday, I talked to about 120 students, graduating students about personal strengths. And at the end of the session, we still go back to the context of understanding your personal strengths and aligning all the things that you'll be doing, no? Relative to this sa sales, no, sa sales process or sales journey. Sir Cap, if I may ano lang, no, if I may ask a follow-up question, since the one that you mentioned is basically, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong po, for like people in the creatives or like freelancers, yung parang context kasi niya. How about for people who are working in sales na nasa corporate setup?
Mm,
Do you have like some tips for them, since I think yung iba rin po na nandito ay nasa corporate sales naman.
mm,
Siyempre parang sa tingin ko po or based sa experience ko, hindi siya gano'n ka, you have to parang pay ganyan, something like that.
mm.
So meron ba kayong tip kapag parang medyo corporate naman yung ano, yung corporate sales naman yung pinag-uusapan?
I had a corporate training just, I think, Feb nag-start. And actually, ganun din. More ano na lang, for us to start, you just need to sign the contract. You just need to sign the proposal. You
Mhm,
just, so ano lang, talaga may action ka lang na kailangan
correct,
ipagawa sa
okay.
kanila.
So that makes sense, no? Parang talagang call to action. You have to give them a compelling call to action siguro, no?
Oh.
Either you're in the freelance or in the gig economy at the same, or if you're coming from the corporate setup. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Cap, for that answer. And we have another question that was sent to me directly, so I'll not mention who who is the sender. How can I start po building my own powerful personal brand, especially sa mga katulad ko po na very awkward person sometimes. Ayan po.
Hmm, paano ba? May mga ano kasi, may list of things that you need to do. Pero, by the way, thank you for the question. That's a very powerful question. uh, Ano talaga, parang you, of course, you need to know muna kung ano yung, again, yung strengths mo, yung skills mo na gusto mong i-offer. And you also need to know kung even yung ano, yung, kahit yung color na gusto mo, yung brand color, you have to know that as well. And your story, ano ba yung story mo that um makes you different from others. So for example, ako yung nagde-differentiate sa akin is my ano nga, I'm an introvert pero I was able to close big sales na talaga. And yung usual story ko nga is about yung sa Unilever, and I was able to stand out there eh. Kasi talagang after 3-4 years nag-ano na ako, I get several awards. I got several awards na. So, you have to know your story first. Ano ba yung gusto mong sabihin sa mga tao? And then, ano ba yung service mo? Focus on just ito talagang nung we just had a free webinar, I think a couple of days ago. You just have to market one service. So for example, kung ang service mo na napili is logo design. So focus on logo design, or focus on digital on social media marketing, or focus on SEO, focus on funnel design. So, depende sa'yo. Basta you have to focus on one specialty para talaga, pag nakita ka, or parang, for example, ako potential client mo, naisipan ko, kuwari, kailangan ko ng funnel design. And I kept on seeing you na, uy, ito magaling, nakikita ko yung funnel design niya magaling. So, lalapitan kita. Kasi, napakita mo na ang ganda ng designs mo, and talagang yung content mo about funnels. So I hope I was able to answer that sino nga kung sino yung nagtanong.
Alright, thank you, Sir Cap, on that answer. So siguro what I pick up is to really start somewhere. Para kasing sometimes yun nga, parang if na-o-awkward-dan tayo, I mean the hardest step will always be the first step. So parang you have to start somewhere. Like ako, if I may share lang, no, though, ayan, if I may be permitted to share, yung
Naman.
parang naging ano ko kasi yung Lex kasi dun na nag-revolve si Azlex kung if you
Okay.
haven't noticed yet. So I'm Lex. So that's why Azlex.
Mm.
So parang there was this help desk that we have in our office. It's called Aspects kasi I'm from Process Excellence. And then
Okay.
parang Aspects, tatanungin yung hotline, yung help desk about process excellence things like anong tamang process improvement tool, anong tamang graphical analysis, etc. etc. And then ako yung nakatao doon. And then eventually I thought of ang dami rin naman nagtatanong sa akin online, simula na rin yung nagtotok ako. So why not use the parang branding na Askdex? So green kasi, yung green daw kasi attracts money, it's a money color. So,
Okay.
green yun. Tapos, parang ganon. So, siguro, practically speaking, yun yung gustong sabihin ni Sir Cap. Parang kaya nga parang pinapersonify mo yung brand mo na parang pag
Mm.
sinabing ito ka, ito ka. And then yung parang, siguro kung specialty, it's more of, sa akin, more of sharing of lessons learned yung naging parang kasunod ng ASLEX na term. So, yun. I
Ayun.
hope that helps dun sa nagtanong. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Cap. Now, we're actually having questions. Meron pa ulit dito from Will. Sabi niya, Sir Cap, how do you initially start a deal with a potential client? Ayan.
How do you uh, how do you
How do you initially start a deal with a potential client?
hmm thank you, Will, for that question. Kasi first of all siguro ang gusto kong malaman is anong stage na ba, if ever? Para bang nakapag-pitch ka na ba? Nakausap mo na ba siya about your services? Or talagang wala pa bang contact? Ganun ba? Kung
Um,
wala pang contact,
Ayan, Sir Cap. Meron po siyang binigay after pitching services po.
ayan. So, ito yung usually tinuturo ko talaga sa students ko. So, after pitching, ang pwede mo sabihin na, so, do you have any other questions? So, of course, ito parang depende sa client and depende sa structure. Pero usually, ganito yung pwede mong gawin. After pitching, do you have any other questions? So if you do, kuwari wala nang tanong, or kung may mga nagtanong pa, sagutin mo lang ng sagutin. And then again, tanong mo, are there any other questions? If you don't have questions anymore, what we can do is proceed to the next step. So next step is for us to sign the contract, or yun na. Parang for us to start, you just need to sign the contract, and then kung corporate kasi na imagine ko yung sinasabi ni Sir Lex kanina. So, ang pangit naman kung wari marami tao dyan, pay 50%. Parang ano lang, sabihin nyo lang yung contract. Pero kung wari, kausap mo lang naman yung yung owner, kayo lang dalawa, for us to start, if you don't have any other questions, sir, what we can do is proceed to the next step. And that next step is for you to sign the contract so that we can immediately start with the project. So, ganon. So, again, parang, I remember that you'll need this you'll need this after 4 weeks. So, we need to start a couple of days from now so that we can finish this project by the 4th week. So, ganon. I hope that, I was able to answer that, Will.
Yan, thank you again, Sir Cap. So siguro yung na-pick up ko doon is really, yun nga, we keep on reinforcing yung power ng call to action. Kasi parang I think if we leave it open na parang, okay, tapos na. Di ba
Mm.
parang, so what's next? Kasi yun yung tanong what's next? So siguro yun yung i-practice din natin. Actually, I'm really learning from this. And parang I was thinking nga, siguro yung ano din is how to be a closer. Parang gano'n, 'di ba? I mean, yung pag-close ng deal, and
Oh.
it will boil down again to understanding the context or the need of your customer, aligning it to your strengths. Yung parang pretty much simple if you think about it. It's really a matter of execution siguro.
Oh.
But we're like overwhelmed with things kasi parang we don't know what to do. Kaya maganda yung naririnig natin yung mga ganitong insights na, ganun pala yung steps, ganun pala yung mga step by step process. Yan. All right, so thank you for that question, Will. And I guess, oops, ayan, meron tayong, sige, tanggalin muna natin ito.
Ay,
Uh,
ako ba yan?
Wait
Hindi
lang.
ko alam po. Okay.
No po. Let me
Siguro while you're doing that, Sir Lex,
sure po.
I'd like to share something lang about closing. Something about
Sure.
closing.
Sure
So,
po.
so guys, girls and boys, sorry, sanay ako laging guys ang tawag ko. What I can tell you about closing is that hindi siya magic word na sasabihin mo sa end. Ang closing starts sa pinakasimula pa lang.
Mm.
The way you shake the hands of your potential client, the way you talk to him, the way you answered his questions, the way you pitch. So lahat 'yan talaga, from start, middle hanggang ending. 'Yun ang closing. Hindi siya magic word na sasabihin mo na pagalingan ng parang aralin mo talaga yung 70 steps on how to close a client. So 70 closing techniques ang alam mo. Pero yung techniques na yun parang sa end mo lang gagawin. Hindi. Talagang siya. Simula pa lang dapat parang kung nag-shake ka ng hands, firm shake hands, talagang nakatingin ka sa mata when you're talking to the client. Kung online naman, of course, dapat hindi ka magulong kausap. So talagang siya, from start to end, yung closing. Sabi ni Mary Ann, I feel awkward when it comes to pricing.
Hmm. Ayan. Oo nga. I mean, I think that was the last question that I will ask sana with the time given. So it's
Mm.
actually good na may nagtanong. Thank you, Mary Ann, for answering this. And I think for corporate sales, it's it's totally different kasi I would say parang meron na kasing standard, I mean, not the
Mm.
standard pricing, but alam mo yun, parang may leeway talaga na nakahanda yung mga corporate, 'di ba,
Oh.
salespeople like on that particular area. But for siguro people coming from the gig economy, yung mga freelancers natin, yung may-ari ng agency, they have they especially introverts, no, nga
Mm.
po, they have this awkwardness then when it comes to pricing, that they feel na baka yung pricing nila is way too much dun sa kayang i-avail nung client. That's why ang nangyayari, naglo-lowball sila or naglo-low pricing sila para lang ma-onboard. This is from what I've experienced din, even though I'm an extrovert, problem din 'yan ng kahit
Mm.
sino actually, yung
Oo.
pagpa-price. So baka yun po, tamang-tama, baka meron kayong tip before we conclude po itong ating, Q&A?
What I learned kasi when it comes to pricing, maraming formula kung paano ka magpa-price. Pero at the end of the day siguro, base it on your skills, on your experience, and make sure na hindi ka parang, kunwari, baka per hour ka mag-charge. Pero sa sobrang galing mo na, sobrang bilis mo nang tinatapos yung projects eh. So, ano rin talaga, parang isipin mo kung paano ka ba talaga, paano ba yung best way to price your services or your products. And ano lang eh, ang masasabi ko lang kasi talaga, parang if you feel awkward, know that you deserve to be paid. You deserve to get paid. And you deserve that amount. So kung ano man yung presyo na tingin mo na dapat para sa yung iba, yan yung ibabayad sa ng client, then don't feel awkward na to ask na yun yung price mo or to say na yun yung price mo. I hope pero thank you for that question, Marian. I hope that I was able to help.
Yan, oo. Tamang-tama yung mga tips ni Sir Cap, 'no. Ako kasi nung nag-start ako ng consulting at the age of 23 or 24, sobrang I had this project din na it took me like 2 weeks or even more to decide paano yung pricing model, since it's
Hmm.
actually my first time to do a consulting job for a multinational company. And parang I'm actually torn between sobrang mura ba nito or sobrang mahal ba nito. But of course, I shared that I'm open for negotiation. That was
Hmm.
like how many years ago? Maybe 9 years ago, parang ganon. But, of course now iba-iba na kasi, parang mas madami ng players, iba na yung kumbaga marketplace, scenario, landscape. So talagang sabi nga ni Sir Cap, there are so many pricing models out there. So, but at the end of the day, siguro yun nga yung value that you could bring to the business or to your client, that's something that would be on top of the list. Yan, kahit pa sabihin na parang ang laki-laki para sa'yo, but when the client sees that the value that you can bring is ganito kalaki, parang they'll be willing to pay for it. So, yeah. So don't be afraid to take risk. Hindi naman
Oo.
siguro pag magno-no ka agad, 'di ba, sir, kapag sinabing, oh, $1,000 yung gusto kong 'di ba, hindi naman siguro magno-no kasi syempre kung may budget siya, sasabihin naman niya yun eh. So, yun. Pero mas pangit yata yung parang yung undervalued yung offer,
Oo.
kasi yung parang mag-overestimate ka or mag-overvalue ka ng offer, pag something like that. Anyways, thank you, Sir Cap, for
So,
answering the questions coming from our audience. And yeah, I truly believe that these people have enjoyed the session. But before we let you go, I think you have something to share with us. So I'm giving you back the virtual floor for your final part or concluding part of your presentation po. Thank you.
okay. Thank you, Sir Lex, and thank you, everyone. I hope you were able to learn from this free webinar. So you have two options right now, guys. Use everything you have learned tonight and apply it by yourself, and or learn more about introverted sales and how to really do it step by step. So it really depends on you. I think I was able to touch on important things tonight na you can really use so that you can either make your first sale or grow your business. Pero if you choose number 2, I have a sales accelerator program. It's called Quiet Confidence. So it's an 8-week sales accelerator program. So for this one, ito yung mga itatakal natin. So uncapped mindset and foundations, finding your best offer, personal branding and content creation. I'll also help you optimize your digital presence for discoverability. And I'll share with you secrets sa LinkedIn na mga 5% lang ang may alam. Siguro I'm sure alam to ni Sir Lex. Discovery and uncovering needs, persuasive proposals, confident pitches and presentations. Week 7, transitioning to close and ongoing nurturing and growth. So yan ang mga ituturo ko. And so this is based on my 20 years of sales experience and including yung um, freelance kong experience. So pero mostly yung mga to B2B talaga, business to business or corporate sales. So ang makukuha mo dito, of course, is may community, may guides, may workbooks and sheets. So magiging part ka ng community na talagang parang magiging cheerleader na rin natin. Kasi we will celebrate wins together and you can ask questions there as well. And of course, you'll be getting my Quiet Confidence ebook. So this will be included there. So just some results, guys. Kung baka kasi tinatanong nagwo-work kaya yung ginagawa ni Sir Cap o nagwo-work kaya yung ginagawa ni Cap. So ito, lang to, yung mga January lang guys. Hindi pa ako nakakabalik sa mga previous months. Sir Cap, good evening. Do you do sales training? So, hi Miss Mayan. Yes, sabi ko. Mga introvert ba yan? So, yan. So, when it comes sa product knowledge, walang masasabi daw. So, yan. Basta may nagtanong sa akin. Hindi ako yung reach out. So, after several weeks, yan, trinain ko sila for 4 weeks. So, 4 Saturdays siya. Pero bawat after each session, may mga tasks silang kailangan gawin. So, yan, C daw for Cap, pero parang kumakain ng burger yung picture. So ito naman, hello brother ka. So yan yung tawag sa akin ng iba eh. Hope you and your family are doing well. May I please know your rates for 5 studies with revision? So nagtatanong about logo design. So yan. So nag-email ako sa kanya. So yan, basta basically nagtanong siya sa akin. So again, hindi ako nag-reach out. Tapos ito, yan, nag-decide nga daw yung board na na pag may budget na. Pero ako yung gusto, sabi niya. So ito may nagtanong ulit. Do you handle social media management like increasing likes and contents? So yan, nagtanong about the Varaco brand. And then after that, yan na, nag-closing na, nag-sign na ng agreement. So ito si Darbs, kung may kilala kay Darbs, kay Real Talk Darbs. Nga pala Kap, ayan. Magkano yung service mo sa graphics? So yan yung tanong niya and then
So what's up everyone? This is Real Talk Guys. Gusto ko lamang bigay ng testimonial kay Cap. I have been his client for a couple of months now. And the reason bakit ako nag-yes kay Cap is because of his undeniable experience, 20 years. So hindi lang din ang experience, it's just how Cap carried himself. Tama talaga yung quiet confidence in a sense na Cap is basically able to give me the confidence na the products and services na kukunin ko sa kanya will be delivered and he makes sure talaga that it is delivered professionally. So I love the fact that Cap communicates with.
guys, rinig ba yung audio pala? Hindi ko yata na-share yung audio.
Yes po, rinig naman po.
Rinig naman. Okay.
Very well. Napaka-professional niya din yung katrabaho and definitely that's one of the major reasons why I will definitely work with him. Cap has been very instrumental sa upcoming products na gagawin namin. So secret nila yun, hindi ko muna sasabihin. But you will see soon yung product na yun. And definitely, I would recommend Cap any day of the week. So thank you very much, Cap. Real Talk Vibes approved, Cap.
Ayun. So yun guys, kwento ko lang quickly na nasa Disneyland ako nung nag-message siya sa akin. So before the day ended, nagbayad na siya ng down payment. Yun lang, ganun lang kabilis. So ito tanong ko, if I can help you earn at least 35K to 50K per month with this program, how much are you willing to pay? Can you type nga sa chat guys? I'm just curious. Yan si okay. Hindi ko nasasabihin ng mga pangalan. So 15K, 10K. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering that. So kung 50,000, of course I won't ask you for this amount. So what if babaan natin 25K? Pero again, I will not ask you to pay this amount. Ang regular rate actually is 15,000. So may willing na magbayad ng 15K. Pero of course, I want it discounted. So that's 7.5. Pero if you pay tonight or if you invest tonight or register tonight, 6,000 na lang. So ito yung form. If you're interested, I'll share the form later, yung yung link. Pero again, for the first 20 na sign up, you'll also get one-on-one session for the first 5. So yung 6,000 na rate will be for the first 20, pero for the first 5 may one-on-one session pa with me. So I'll be parang I'll be auditing your personal brand, your profile, your LinkedIn profile, your Facebook. So lahat 'yon, and kung ano yung you can share with me ano yung goals mo, and I'll help you with that. Ayun. So thank you guys. I'll share the link na lang here. Yung Ayan. I just shared the link. So if you're interested, you can you can register, and you can also ask me directly. You can um message me. Madali naman hanapin yung name ko sa LinkedIn or sa Facebook. Cap Hernandez lang. So ayun. If you don't have any other questions naman, then I'm good na Sir Lex.
Ayan, maraming salamat Sir Cap again for sharing this amazing content that you have and for giving us an opportunity to be part of your program, your sales accelerator program. Actually, i-chat pa sana kita but I'll be sending some of my team members. I'll just have to ask of course, our finance. But because our business dev team is actually looking for a training. So, saktong-sakto. At
Yun.
baka ako din if I can squeeze into my I'll be joining kasi lifelong learner tayo dito. Thank you
Yeah.
again Sir Cap. So please follow Sir Cap Hernandez at LinkedIn. Ano po 'yan? Top 58 of the 100 top Filipinos on LinkedIn for 2023. So ayan, maraming salamat again Sir Cap, and um nawa ay maparami din namin ang inyong following or mapadami rin yung mga mag-subscribe sa inyong mga initiatives po. Ayan. Thank you!
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Lex. Thank you, everyone.
Ayan, so I'll be presenting lang din, guys, yung ating next steps. Of course, we need to have the call to action. So, ang call to action natin tonight, after nating matuto kay Sir Cap, is basically to, ayan. Okay, so ayan po, no? So again, that was Sir Cap Hernandez on Uncapping Sales Success, Empowering Introverts to Thrive Through Strengths. And of course, naghihintay din kayo ng details kung paano ba yung moving forward natin, yung inyong mga e-certificate and whatnot. But then again, thank you to our partners, IXLCI Review Center, TUOS, the first Filipino data analytics platform, and Startup Podcast PH, our official podcast partner. And follow us, of course, si Sir Cup, tsaka si Aslex Page Academy din, no? Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and YouTube. Andyan po tayo. And we also have our website where we host our Alpha Digital Library of free e-learning courses where this particular course by Sir Cap will be curated as well. Yan. So speaking of online courses, yan, may upcoming courses po tayo. Check nyo na lang sa ating Facebook page and sa ating LinkedIn and sa ating website. But it's Lean Six Sigma, Project Management, Green Belt, Kaizen, Certified Data Analyst, yung Black Belt natin, and of course, yung mga free e-learning courses natin na nasa 100 plus na. Ayan. Okay po. And again, visit aslexpage.com/courses if you want to know more about these free e-learning courses that we are offering. Andun pa rin po ang promo natin. Join as a group of 5 and pay only for 4 people, yung ating 4+1. And active pa rin po ang ating Bilis partnership. So if you want to avail our programs via Bilis, Pay Now, Buy Now, Pay Later, pwede nyo pong i-check yan sa inyong mga Bilis app. Ayan. And ongoing pa rin po ang Project Eskwela 1, which this particular episode will be part of. So we're still encouraging and calling for subject matter experts who would want to share their expertise and experience to the Filipino lifelong learners through Project Eskwela 1. Create your own e-learning course challenge 2024. Magkakameron po pala tayo ng bootcamp, libreng bootcamp for those technical persons or people na hindi naman nasa teaching yung forte. So we will be teaching you, we will be guiding you paano kayo makapag-share ng inyong knowledge to the Filipino lifelong learners. The bootcamp will happen, again, free bootcamp will happen March 23 and 24 para po mas mabigyan natin ng highlight po yung inyong experience and expertise through a 1-hour e-learning course. Kagaya po, ito pong episode with Sir Cap will be, again, as mentioned earlier, will be part of it. Pero yung pong mga gustong mag-start from recording and all that, pwede po. So please join the bootcamp on March 23 and 24. And we're continuously looking for strategic partners. We've been signing strategic partners lately, left and right. So, maraming salamat po sa community na build na natin. And ambassadors, yan, kung kayo po ay alumni na o nagustuhan yung programs, gusto nyo i-refer, we are actually giving incentives, no, to you guys, yan, for successful referrals. And kung nag-attend na kayo ng mga courses natin, don't forget to be part of our alumni group at Facebook. Ayan. So this is how you will get your e-learning e-certificate rather. So you can scan this QR code or click the link on on our Zoom chat. And paalala lamang po, because of search, sometimes it's not responsive. So you just have to refresh and wait. Complete the form correctly. Middle initial, not middle name. Yung mga usual natin na errors. Enter the correct email address. And tayo po ay medyo manipis ang manpower sa Aslex Page Academy. So pakihintay lamang po within the next 2 weeks ng ating e-certificate. So ayan po. So with that, maraming salamat again, Sir Cap, and to all who have joined us both in Zoom and in YouTube. So don't forget to follow Sir Cap and to check on the Sales Accelerator program. So magkita-kita tayo doon. Yan, magkakaklase tayo if ever. Alright, so with that, maraming salamat, and Kagaya ng lagi nating sinasabi, let's continue to be #significantly better through accessible and sustainable lifelong learning together. Again, good night. Enjoy your weekend and see you on the next Alpha TV episode next Friday. Thank you. Bye, everyone.